Welcome back to another episode of The Gift of the Gab. I'm Ben.
And I'm Tia.
And you're listening to episode 29 of The Gift of the Gab. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Yes, we are in 2021. We're in the future.
Did you almost say 2020 there?
Nope. I don't know my years.
Okay.
I think. For now, anyway.
Well, until you have to write it down and then you realise you've been writing 2020.
Yeah.
For the last month.
Yeah. Have you been enjoying your new year?
I mean, we're only a couple of days in, but yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think so. Improvement on 2020. It's too early to call it.
Yeah.
It's too early to call what the year has ahead. But hopefully some good stuff.
Yes.
Hopefully some good stuff. Do you have any issues with 2020?
Yeah, there's some things that we need to leave behind in 2020.
Yes, such as?
So there's these phrases that I don't know if it's on Twitter, but it's definitely on Instagram. Like, it's the for me.
Okay, I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that phrase.
And asking for a friend. You know you wasn't asking for a friend.
Oh, but I find that one a bit more.
No, you know you wasn't asking for a friend.
Yeah, but that is like that's it. Oh, both parties know they're not asking for a friend.
You wasn't asking for a friend.
Maybe it's been overused on your platforms or like how you consume media, but I haven't seen it as much. It's quite an old one. It's not to 2019 or 2020, but it's the for me.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Yeah, that's a relatively new one.
It's the hat for me. Like, okay.
Yeah. Well, you know what needs to be left actually? Along with those, I'm going to include this with the competition for the most liked comment on YouTube, because it always seems to be a variation of some other comment on another video of people trying to be smart or just trying to get likes.
What do you mean?
Like whenever a video is posted, like, and you go to the comment section, usually there's repeat comments that I've seen on other videos, but with different people doing it, obviously to get likes. And
what,
it's
like
just
they like first?
Not first. The first that should have been left behind a long time ago. But like they will make a joke about, like, let's say if it's a joke about a singer, let's say if it's a joke about J Hus.
Yeah.
They will make that joke on one video, and then when he puts out the next video, someone else will rush to make the same joke so that they can try and take credit for it.
Oh.
And it's just like, oh, but I've seen this now like 400 times.
Okay.
Like, just stop it. You don't need to have the top like thing. It's okay if you don't.
Yeah.
Just post your thing and move on.
Yeah.
But,
well, bringing your problems to social media needs to be left behind. That should have never started.
Yeah.
Like, how do you have a problem with someone, instead of texting them, you use the same device to go on Instagram and tweet about it, or make a video about it, or go live about it? Why don't you use your phone to send them a message? Why do we need to know? I mean, it's
true.
entertaining.
It is.
I mean, I'm still gonna watch it. Like, I watched the whole of Iggy Azalea's saga.
Oh, I
last
didn't.
week.
I didn't watch. Not even a little bit.
Oh, I did.
Not even a little.
Not on Christmas, because it was a bit too much on Christmas.
If I hadn't have seen like Iggy Azalea was trending for some reason, I wouldn't have known about. So I don't know what happened. I don't know who was involved, and I'm glad.
Her and her baby daddy.
No.
Did you know she had a baby?
Nope.
Well, where
I
have you
just
been?
my side. My side of the internet is just not involved in that. I only have to delve into that for the podcast, but because we're doing what needs to be left behind, I didn't have to delve into Iggy Azalea. I was happy.
Okay.
I was happy.
Okay. Well, that putting your problems on social media definitely needs to be left behind, because no one needs to know that. Why are you having a fight with your baby daddy and you're telling all the whole world? We don't need to know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's entertaining, but we don't need to know.
Also, I feel like a lot of celebrities like to ask, well, not a lot of celebrities, some celebrities like to ask really stupid questions
Like what?
to their followers on social media. I wish I had some to hand. Like when they will just post about something like this. I saw it this week, and I forgot who was the offending celebrity, but they were either offering an opinion that wasn't needed or telling us about a situation that no one cared about. And it was just like, why are you posting about this? I really forgot what it was. It was on the Shade Room.
Making a diss track when you can't sing, that needs to be left behind. There's been too many diss tracks made this year. You know, what's her name? Fabulous.
You mean when you can't rap?
Lani,
People don't.
Whatever they're doing, diss track, singing, rapping, dancing. You know you can't do it. So find another way to, you know, let out your emotions in a way that you can, you know, write a poem or something. You know, you can put out the lyrics. You can't rap, you can't sing. So what are you doing a diss track for? So that definitely needs to be left behind. And the Birkin bag argument.
Yes.
That needs to be left behind.
Well, I guess the argument needs to be left behind. Yeah. But you weren't really involved in the argument.
Oh, I was never involved in any of these things.
Yeah, this is true.
That the Birkin bag argument needs to be left behind. Like, who cares? If you want to buy a Birkin bag, buy a Birkin bag. If you don't want to buy a Birkin bag, don't buy a Birkin bag.
Well,
that just sounded like I was rapping there.
But what else needs to be left behind?
Saying that Auntie Rona is a hoax. And I'm calling her Auntie Rona because she's practically part of the family now. We've had her since March.
Well, don't say we. I ain't had her.
Well, no, we haven't. But like the UK.
The world.
You're part of the family now because she is here and seemingly she wants
not
to
going
stay.
away. Yeah.
It's like the bad itch that you can't itch.
Yeah, for sure. It is. And people aren't taking it seriously and then wondering why we're in the new tier.
Do you know what annoys me? Telling people what to do with their money.
Nah. Why are we leaving that behind? I'm joking.
You need to leave that behind. You need to stay in your own pay grade. And I understand, you know, me as well. I can't do some of the things that the celebrities can do. And, you know, I can do stuff that some other people can't do. But you should be telling people what to do with their money.
Yeah.
When it doesn't concern you. Like, we're in a pandemic and you're spending X, Y, and Z. Well,
just don't be watching people's money and then you won't have a problem.
Well, either way, they were going to spend the money.
Yeah, either way.
Whether you had it or not, not having the money wasn't going to stop them from spending the money.
Yeah, this is true.
And there's going to be people around you anyways in your everyday life who's going to be spending money.
Oh, but also, go ahead.
That you can't spend. And
I have to say for celebrities as well. Look, you know how the internet is like, and you know how what you put out can get a certain effect. So if you do put out something, although you might be entitled to, and it's your right to put it out, you can't then turn around and be like, why is the internet acting like this when you know the exact same content that you put out before had the same reaction? So don't expect differently. Einstein's definition of crazy was, what is it? Doing the same thing twice and expecting a different, doing the same thing
multiple times
and expecting a different result. Outcome. And this is for mainly Cardi B. Because I like Cardi B, but...
No, it's not for mainly her. There's other celebrities.
What I'm saying right now, this is what I'm directing, is mainly Cardi B. I like Cardi B, but I think this year she's been in a lot of putting something out and then getting feedback for it, although she shouldn't be getting negative feedback for it. But then what makes it worse is that she comments on it and she engages with those people and goes back and forth. Whereas other celebrities do it and then they get dragged for it, but they don't seem to respond as much as Cardi. Yeah. And she lets the trolls...
Yeah, sometimes you just have to let it go.
She lets the trolls sometimes get to her a little bit too much. And it's easier said than done.
Just put it out and be unapologetic for it and, you know, don't even engage with the comments. Because no matter what you do, you're going to get those negative comments.
So you just have to live your life for yourself. Yeah. And if you need to, just block the comments. You don't need to see what they say. And if you want to just put it out, put it out.
Cancelling people for the smallest things. And then
what is the smallest things?
Like, let me think. Smallest thing. Like, I don't know, they will say something that is not even offensive. And, you know, cause I feel like social media is like so, what's the word?
Hypocritical?
No, they're so sensitive now. people like
now they've always been sensitive.
no, they're definitely more sensitive now.
I guess more now.
Like you can't do nothing without someone getting offended.
But that's been life in general. It's just that more people have a platform to speak on their
I
them being
definitely
offended.
feel like people are so sensitive now. You
I,
can't do
I
nothing.
would say though, society is moving towards everyone's in a protected group status.
Yeah, like a guy would try and heels. Like I'm just making this scenario up. A guy would try and heels, and now you'll have a bunch of people saying, "That is so wrong."
But
maybe
no,
that's not the best example.
I would say like maybe someone trying wearing a hat from a different culture.
Oh yes, definitely.
And then all the people that aren't from that culture will tell the internet how it's offensive to that culture when they know nothing about that culture.
And in my opinion, that happened with. I saw a video of the Kardashian kids doing the dance?
The
hacker, and people were like so upset that these kids, like no one over the age of like 7, were doing the hacker. But I just think like in school we would do stuff like that, maybe not the hacker but like Indian dance, or just to celebrate other people's cultures and other people's traditions. And I feel like it's good to teach your kids other things.
I think so. I think people are always gonna, even if the Kardashians didn't mean any offense by it, people are going to assume offense because it's from the Kardashians.
No, but that doesn't just happen with the Kardashians. It was just a good example that I had to my head.
But yeah, that's why. Well, we know why Kardashians are in the news cycle a lot. What's next?
Lip fillers.
I feel like our lip fillers aren't as much of a 2020 thing. I feel like they were like bigger before, like because when duck lips first came out, that's when people were getting lots of lip fillers. But I feel like the one is our shots right now.
No, both of them.
Maybe I'm not seeing enough people.
No, people are going around looking like ducks. It looks horrible.
Yeah.
They're going around looking like Donald Duck.
But I feel like I've been seeing that for time. It's not just a 2020 thing.
But it needs to be cut off now, is what I'm saying.
I feel like our shots is a 2020 thing. Or like, I've heard a lot of problems with them in 2020.
No, both of these things are not things that started in 2020, but it needs to be stopped in 2021.
But actually, no, because there were people getting BBLs before that.
That's what I'm saying. It's not something that has... Anyways, sponsored pop-ups on Instagram. Sometimes you be scrolling through your time feed and you really be like, this is new. And I think Instagram has a new algorithm or something where they make you follow people that they think you might like. And so it's like sometimes I'll be scrolling, I'm like, I've never followed these people, and I have to unsubscribe to it. Or you get loads of, like, when there isn't enough people posting. I don't have a lot of people on Instagram. So when there isn't a lot of people posting, you get sponsored content on your feed.
I don't know, because I'm kind of new to Instagram, so maybe I'm getting fooled by those posts. But you just mean like where it's just like an advert?
Yeah.
I would say they need to make it more clear what's the non-sponsored content, or what is the sponsored content. That small thing sometimes gets me. I'm not always aware until I look in there. Oh, it's this. What else are we leaving?
That's it.
Is that what we're leaving?
Yeah.
Really? I thought that list went quickly. Oh, nothing else to leave in 2020. Well, now we've got some dilemmas where we give honest advice, true and accurate, and should be followed. Number 1. So my wife asked me to go grocery shopping with her. A car hit us and she pushed me out of the car and made me exaggerate my injuries. I faked for months of physical therapy. A settlement check arrived and she went to Belize alone. She's still gone. I love her, but the deceit hurts. Advice?
My wife asked me to go grocery shopping with her. Okay. Wait, so she's gone to Belize? What did she go to Belize for?
So his wife, they faked the accident. Well, they faked the injuries in the accident. They got the payout from the insurance, and then she went out. The grocery shopping is just what happened on the accident.
Oh, so they got the settlement money, and then she said, "Peace out."
Correct.
Wow. So she really used you. So you pretended for months that you were injured. Went to, where did they go?
They
physical therapy, and then she took all your money and said, "Peace out."
Correct.
She's cheating on you.
Maybe.
She's
Maybe
definitely
she
cheating.
is.
She's out there with her boyfriend in Belize.
Maybe she is.
Because
But you should have taken. Why didn't you take some of the check?
And I bet you he dropped her to the airport as well.
But why did she get the whole check?
Exactly.
Why didn't you
The
split
check
it 50-50?
should have come in. No, but the check should have come to him. It shouldn't have come to her.
Yeah, but I'm saying if it was her car.
Was it her car?
I don't know. I'm assuming she was driving. Otherwise, why the hell am I giving you any money?
No, but he was the injured one.
Like, what they were doing was fraud. She was the one who said go and exaggerate your injuries. So I'm assuming that at first they were in it together. They were like, all right, if you exaggerate your injuries, I'm behind the wheel. We can get it, and then we can split the check. That's what I'm assuming. But then it seems that he gave her his full check, and she went to Belize.
Yeah, but it was an accident though. It did start off as an accident.
It did, but
he played well.
Maybe she just got her half and went to Belize.
Maybe. I think she's cheating. Because the fact that he's writing this means that he doesn't know when she's coming back.
You didn't book a return ticket or nothing?
She's
Maybe
cheating.
she skipped it.
She's cheating. What's
Number
next?
2. My boyfriend and my kids, 7 and 12, don't get along. But in October, he told the kids that we're all going to Disney/Universal Studios for Christmas, if they behaved. They did all their chores, we were all packed, and my boyfriend laughs, you all ain't my kids, I'm not wasting no money on you at Disney.
What? You need to break up with him. Your kids probably were spotting something that you were too loved up to see. I know some kids can just, be horrible, but they seem like they were bang on the money.
Yeah.
At least, some of the money. Wow. So they really, it proves that the kids can behave. Because, they were packed up ready to go. So they changed their behavior. But that's evil. How you promise these kids something and then laugh in their face?
Well, it depends to me. If the kids are really horrible, they probably deserved it.
No, but you don't have to drag it out for that long.
Nah, you do. What if the kids are just really horrible? I can imagine a type of kid that would deserve that.
No.
But assuming they're snobby, maybe they deserved it. If they weren't, that was just still horrible to do. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you did it. You can't take it back. Unless you take them to Disney. Or maybe you take them to like Legoland or a theme park. 6 Flags. You guys have that over there, don't you? Next question. I dated her for 8 months and she got pregnant. I told her I don't want to have a baby because we just can't afford it right now. She stopped texting me. I started stalking her at her job and home, but she ignores me. I don't know. I don't want her to have this kid. What to do? Nothing.
Too late now.
You can't do anything.
Can't do a thing, mate.
You can't do anything. You did the crime. You're going to do the time.
I didn't know what I was going to say. No, it's out the bag.
Yeah.
Once
the cat is out the bag, is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, but I thought it didn't fit. Once it's injected in, you can't take it out.
I guess. I guess.
That's it. You can't tell her what to do. I guess congratulations on your new child.
Congratulations.
Hopefully she even allows you to see him and you don't get a restraining order from stalking her. You crazy ass. But yeah, congratulations. Can't do a thing.
Well, it is what it is for you, isn't it?
It is what it is.
Last one. When my girl, dating a year, and I argue, she randomly shows me some violent-ish. I wouldn't loan her money, so she posted pics of her knife collection and tagged me. Didn't know she had one, by the way. I flirted with someone and my fits got burned in my house. His outfits, I'm assuming. Should I worry or nah?
Yeah, she's crazy.
Don't worry. It's all fine. I'm sure this is just character flaws. You see? Just glitches in her character, her personality. It's just the true her coming out briefly. But don't worry. Sleep absolutely fine. You can continue to flirt with other people, assuming that she's crazy. And nothing probably not happen. What do you think?
She's crazy. You should get a restraining order. You should probably move out your house and change your name.
But what if she was just sharing her knife collection and that happened to be at the time? Maybe he's just, when you're doing something bad and you get paranoid at the smallest things, not you in particular, human beings.
She burnt something in his house.
But does she know that it was him? All of this, he could be attributing to her. She said him and his girl were dating, and then one time she wouldn't loan her money, and he got a pic with a knife collection tagged with her. It didn't say anything about the loan of money in that picture. And then he flirted with someone, and then his outfits got burnt, but it didn't say that. Like, she said, I'm burning your outfits because you were flirting.
So who burnt the outfits?
I'm just saying, these could just be spontaneous events that in his head he's so paranoid because of his bad behavior that he's attributing it to bad things from her.
No, it's not like, oh, there was a lamp knocked down in your house. A candle? Or something like that.
A candle could have burnt his wardrobe.
No, but then he would know what burnt it. And he would have been probably the one who lit the candle. That don't make no sense.
Maybe she lit the candle.
She purposely burnt his stuff. Someone purposely burnt his stuff.
Look, I'm just saying.
The outfits don't just fly into the fire. So it has to be put there. The outfits don't have legs.
This is true. I will agree with you on that point. But I'm just saying, sleep with one eye open, but also with one eye closed.
No, I think you should get a restraining order. She's crazy.
A restraining order? She hasn't proven crazy yet.
Yes, she has.
Just a little bit. She's slightly unstable. I think that has been it.
That has been it, guys, for episode 29 of The Gift of the Gab. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
And tell us what you're leaving behind in 2020. If you agree with some of the points we said, or if you've got any additions to add, would like to hear them.
And guys, remember that these were just our opinions. If you don't agree with them, that is fine. If you do agree with them, tell us what you agreed with and tell us what you liked.
Yes, do all of that. She's been Tia.
And I've been Ben. How did I?
I was setting you up.
Wait, I was going to say. Go again.
She's been Tia.
And he's been Ben.
And you've been listening to
The Gift of the Gab.
Ciao.